What's going on, everybody on Facebook and YouTube? How y'all doing? How you doing? Robert Lee TV here. How you doing? How you doing? Give it a second. Let people know that I'm going live. Let the notifications. I'm learning a little bit here. You got to wait a few seconds here to let everything know that you're going. You out here. You finna do your little stuff here. So give it a chance to everybody know I'm going live here. It's 9:57. How you doing? Almost 10 o'clock here at night. So how y'all doing on this Friday night? I hope everybody enjoyed it. Me, I'm a big fan of P Valley. My sister, uh, Cat, Kathy, she her show premiered here again. Sister from Memphis, Tennessee. Sister that grew up in Hurst Village and this, that, another from South Memphis, this, that, another. Her show, P Valley, second season was picked up. It premiered, and I had to watch my sister's show. So I wanted to see how it go. I am a fan of the show and this, that, and another. So give it a chance for everybody to know that I'm going live. As you can see in the title on Facebook and on YouTube, facts versus feelings. This is gonna be my last time, but speaking on this Monique thing, but like y'all know, people that know me, when you follow me, a lot of times I go a little bit deeper, but I'm gonna use this in other ways tonight. What we see with this thing with Monique and this that, another, because it's been trending out here for a couple of days. So everybody's talking about it, but I'm gonna use it in different ways. Like you see, fact versus feelings. One of the things about your feelings, yeah, your feelings will, yeah, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion, you can feel in the way that you want to feel. You can even have a debate back and forth about what you feel. But a lot of times what happens to people is they ignore the facts. They just want to go with feelings. And a lot of times one of my favorite quotes uh from one of my favorite quotes is by Socrates, and Socrates said it himself. When the debate is lost, the tool of the loser is insult. So a lot of times, man, when someone you stating your feelings, how you feel about something, and somebody brings up a fact, and you still yelling your feelings out, but there's a fact to what you saying. It's not people today like they say they don't like to say right or wrong, or you don't need to prove a point. Sometimes in life there is a fact, and then there's your feelings. And your feelings don't matter to the fact. You can yell at the top of your lungs about what's going on or how you feel about something, but here's the facts behind it. May not change your feelings, but to tell you the truth, after a while, you gonna have to. You can stay in your feelings all you want to, but the fact ain't gonna go nowhere. Either put it like this here: truth don't change because your feelings are hurt. Truth don't change because you don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? Feeling, your feelings don't matter if the truth kind of hurts your feelings. It doesn't matter because it's the truth. And one of the things you either gonna have to get past your feelings and deal with the truth, or stay in your feelings and keep going through the changes that you going through because you won't face facts. The reason why you feel the way that you feel is because of you are ignoring the facts. So one of the things I want to also talk about, my little sister Wendy, and I understand when my sister Wendy Curtis, a lot of y'all follow her. A lot of times what she has said, it was a post she was on, and like I said, I posted a thing about the Monique thing. It listed Netflix, Lee Daniels, who else they was talking, all these different people, Deborah Lee, BET, Netflix, all these different things that supposedly she had a beef for. And I put that up because, like I said again, like some of the people on that particular post was saying, you can see a pattern. You can see every time you see a pattern coming up, there's something. It ain't always about a black ball and this, that, another. Then some other people they got into, they ride with Monique regardless of what was said, because you got some women walking around, some women and men, man, they just mad because a black woman is standing up. Okay, that's how you feel. But like I said, to me, there are facts here that a lot of us are ignoring, or we just, for whatever, and we even want to debate the facts. They don't change because you don't like the facts. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and that. So we're gonna get into different things. But like I said, with this, just this incident, I had spoke on it at lunchtime. But again, here we go again in another situation. The fact is, all this here, what's going on in this situation is because of her man. Okay, daddy. She called him daddy. At the end of the day, here's my situation. There is a video out here showing Monique up on the stage talking bad about DL Hughley and this. She up on the stage of where she was somebody, a promoter, got with her daddy. And see, daddy is her promoter. Daddy is the manager. You know what I'm saying? This, that, that. That's who daddy is. We talking about Monique being crossed and this and that. No, the truth is that's who daddy is. Daddy is the promoter. Daddy is the manager. Okay. And there was a show promoter that wanted to have DL Hughley, Monique, and other individuals on it. So what happened was the promoter sent a memo. And usually in the entertainment, that memo is really the contract. This is what we're offering you. And in that contract, you got how much money you gonna be paid, the date. It got the account numbers, where the money. If you agree to it, this is where we finna send your check. We all the different things telling you what you're going. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that what you're gonna get off the dough, what you're gonna get off the bar, the percentage you're gonna get off the ticket sales. What all those different things is in this memo. In actuality, it is the contract. Now, what happened was the promoter had already, he had getting his folks together. Like some people on my thing said, well, they were still in negotiations. I'm glad you said that on my post. You saying they were still in negotiations. Yeah, that's right. Because see, they send the contract over to daddy, which is Monique's promoter, the nigga she fucking with. Okay, we gonna get some more things into this, but the nigga she fucking with, daddy, she called him daddy. Daddy is her promoter. Daddy is her agent. So they send it to, and they read the contract. Now, if that contract said you not the headliner, but the contract said we gonna pay you this amount of money, how you gonna come out and say who is the headliner, how the lineup gonna go, this doesn't look. I send that shit to you. I send that to daddy. And daddy look at you, and you might be sitting next to daddy on the couch. You sitting next to daddy, or you over daddy's shoulder, like you looking at daddy. You read it off of a laptop or whatever. You see it. You know what I'm saying? And you and daddy sitting there. Your daddy sent a letter back saying, no, Monique need to be the headliner. Monique instead of having 15% off the dough, she need 20%, 25% off the all that goes back over to the other promoter, not to DL Hughley. That goes back over to the promoter. And the other promoter come back saying, well, we might throw you a few more dollars off of the dough, even though you still send the letter back. It still says that you're not gonna be the promoter. You're not the headliner. Your name is not gonna be the big name that's on the ticket at the end of the motherfucking day. So it comes back over here to daddy. Daddy looks over there. Now, hopefully, since she loved daddy so much, and everybody talking about they ride, since you love daddy so much, I hope you got, and I ain't never heard, I don't know if he is I don't know if he's an entertainment attorney or anything that knows anything about entertainment contracts or whatever the case. Hopefully daddy took the contract to a when he was with the group to go over the contract with him to see what's up. But okay, if he did, fine. When daddy sent sent it back, and then y'all still going back for when that last time that email or what the fuck ever that email came in, it still said that she was not the motherfucking headliner. And here it is, daddy sit there as the promoter, as the manager. He signs his name. Then since he called daddy, he hands it to his little gal or the girl that he working. See, everybody know how I do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what daddy, that's my dad. You do as daddy tell you do. Daddy signs the contract that still says you are not the headliner. You're not the headliner. Okay, here it is. Even though daddy said you still the act, you still the talent. If you don't sign the contract, it still makes it null and void. But still, you put your motherfucking name on the contract and it goes over here. Now here's my thing. If you gonna get up on the stage and say it was a fucked up contract and people fucking over you and DL Hugh and this and all this, that, and another, you know what you had to do? If you saw that you was not going to be the headliner, you should have accepted that motherfucking check. You should have never showed up in motherfucking Detroit. You should have never showed up. You would have said, well, since I can't be the headliner, since I can't get this amount of money, since I can't get that, daddy should have did that. Or since you love daddy so much, you and daddy should have sat there and you turn around that you and daddy should have sat there and say, look, we ain't finna do this because Monique, you a great talent. You everything, you a great talent, you all this, you all that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't making you the headliner. They ain't paying you enough. They ain't giving you the grapes and the M&Ms in the room. They ain't giving you the big dressing room. They ain't paying. Look, they talking about just sending a regular Uber to you. They ain't sending no Tahoe or Suburban or Escalade or Mercedes-Benz to the airport to pay. All this shit that you supposed to have in your motherfucking contract. If you the talent, and even since it's daddy, but daddy tells you what to do. Daddy saw that motherfucking money. Daddy pitched it out. What's up, Momo? Here go another brother. I'm gonna let Momo hear what I'm saying because, like I said, Momo's into entertainment. He's in the industry. It is what it is. So when the contract came back over here and you saw that you wasn't a headliner, you saw that it wasn't, it didn't fit you. How the fuck you end up on stage? Because all you had to do was sit there, man. Fuck that. Daddy would have sat back and said, my client, they don't want to do this shit, so this is not for us. We appreciate you reaching out to us and sending us a contract and saying what you want, but we can't do this at this time. Why did you take your funk? Why did that money go to your account? Why was that money wired to your account? Why did you either get on a private jet or you flew first class or you drove or whatever the fuck you did? How the fuck you end up on stage? But when you get your ass up on the stage, you want a chick say the contract is fucked up. Well, what the fuck you doing on stage then? Was you desperate after money or was daddy said, man, Gad, go out there and work that thing. But when you get out there, do this. You see what I'm saying? Because we got to ask ourselves that. If you up on stage saying that the motherfucking contract was fucked up and you were the headliner and you supposed to get this and you supposed to get that, and if you're saying that you didn't get it, you talking about the headliner, the actual person that is the headliner, and this, that, and another, you talking about the person, you talking about the show. How the fuck you up on stage? How's you up on stage? You should have said no to the contract because you wanted to be the headliner. You should have said no to the contract because the money wasn't right in it. Is you was daddy that desperate for money to get in his motherfucking pocket? That he went ahead and signed the contract and convinced his gal, hey gal, put your John Hancock on this motherfucker. But when you get there, we gonna talk shit about these people. We gonna say this and say that. How do you sound? But see, everybody's in their feelings. Oh, I like I said, my sister Winnie said sometimes, and it triggered me because I'm looking at people, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. I said, man, don't y'all see this bullshit? Okay, we ain't gonna go, but we gonna go back in the day. The last 3 motherfucking beefs have always been about disrespect. I'm not getting the money. I'm not getting this. We not getting that. Well, they ain't offering me the money and that I supposed to have because I'm this type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Again, daddy is your promoter. Daddy is your agent. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you have entertainer attorneys on retainer. And if you don't, okay, if that's how you and daddy, you and your king, you and all this shit want to rush it, these every time you got a motherfucking beef, what's the problem? That nigga is doing your contract. Unless you do, you want to take the blame, or is you and daddy, you and your daddy, is y'all doing the contracts together? Either way it go, baby, you sign them off. If the money ain't right, if the title, if they not under you, what the fuck you going on stage for? It's just like some people talking about the bootleg. I'm gonna get into that as far as black folk and all this. Like I said before, let's look at Netflix. Motherfucker got mad talking about, well, it was a comedian, but okay, it was a white female, whatever case may be. That white female was selling out arenas. When was the last time, Monique, you sold out a motherfucking arena? When was the last time you sold out an arena? But okay, don't matter. Like you said, you the most, you done got awards, you talking about queens of comedy and this, that, another. Okay, we know that. Yeah, what you done for me lately. In other words, okay, baby, have you sold out any arenas? Have you sold out any arenas? Because in business, the reason why that white female got what she got, not solely because she white, she sold out arenas. We can give her this amount of money on the check because we know once she announces it and we advertise it that she has a Netflix special coming up. That means sponsor gonna come in. They gonna want to be a part of this special on this comedy special on Netflix. That's what the sponsors gonna do, because you want to know why? Because they know people gonna click over. They're gonna they're gonna click over to the Netflix app. They're gonna listen to the thing. So as the commercials go by, as the advertisers go by, and this, that, another, that's how money is made. So when Netflix came to you and offered the money that you offered, baby, they did the calculation. This is business. Because when we check our numbers, when we look at shit, baby, baby, we don't take chances with money. If I hand you $500,000, I'm hoping to at least make double what I paid you, or at least let me break even. If I pay you $500,000 to do your Netflix and I make $500,000 off of advertising, I broke even. But I'm hoping to make more. If I pay you $500,000, I'm hoping to at least bring in $750, if not $1 million. And if you help me make $1 million, the next time you do a Netflix special, we gonna raise you. Instead of paying you $500,000, we probably gonna hit you with $650. We might even hit you with $7. Because when we hit you with the 500, we made $750. We did $1 million in sponsorship advertising. You understand what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker when they first say, hey, this gal ain't sold out arenas. And when we said selling out motherfucking arenas, that's what we talking about. We talking about arenas. We talking about places that got 18,000, 20,000 at least in it. That's an arena. We ain't talking about no small comedy club somewhere that might hold 60 to maybe 300 people. We talking about arenas. And if you are selling out arenas, yeah, we can fuck with you because you popular. People are willing to pay to go to an arena to see somebody. See, it's different in a comedy club. The ticket sales, the price of the ticket is totally different than what it is in arenas. In other words, put it like this here. In Memphis, here that I'm named one of our if you go to Chuckles and you sell out Chuckles, that's 300 people. You see what I'm saying? But if you sell out the FedEx Forum on a comedy show, you talking about over 20,000 people. Well, I think that, you talking about 22,000 people. It's totally different from 300. And if you able to sell out when we sit at the table, yeah, I could maybe see what you talking about because you done sold out several arenas. But when you sit at the motherfucker table, you done sold out some comedy clubs. That's what you done. So, but you remember I made yes, baby, I understand your oxen. I do. And that's a powerful thing. But what have you done? How are you going to guarantee I'm going to pay you? How I'm going to make my money off of you? How am I going to make? Because, yeah, you can tell me about your comedy club. You got folks that have. You want me to take a chance on that? You want me to pay you a $500,000? You want me to pay you $1 million, $2 million, $3 million? And I pay you $2 or $3 million, and I don't make nothing about what $300,000, a $500,000, but I done hand you a $3 million check, and all I done made is a $500,000. That's business, people. But again, we in our feelings. We don't want to look at facts. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is what time it is. We ain't got to go back in the past. The last 3 motherfucking contracts that Monique has had, and when she gets in her motherfucking feelings, came from daddy. That nigga that's running you. It ain't nobody, you can't blame nobody for that. Blame daddy. Daddy doing fucked up ass contracts. If you that big of a star, when he sends a contract out, it needs to say every time Monique needs to be the headliner. That's what it needs to say. And if they send back and say, well, we don't see Monique putting them many tickets, you know what you need to do? You need to turn around and tell Mo, hey, well, we can't do this, we can't do the event. But it's mighty funny. You see what I'm saying? This is how this goes. But there's some other, like I said, with Netflix, now I'm finna get in this. Black folks talking about gatekeepers. True enough. You know, the boule and all this old kind of shit, and talking about the Jewish community and the homosexual community running the entertainment industry in Hollywood. It's true. We've been known that Jewish community been, they've been running, and then the homosexual community. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. We know that. Let's go to this. People wanted on one of the list. People talking about BET. These people sold out. Well, when BET was up for sale, why didn't a couple of rappers get together and buy BET? Why didn't so many of these motherfuckers that you like, comedian, actor, whatever, why didn't they get a call? Why didn't they get a group together and let's go buy BET? How did BET, Black Entertainment Television, how did Black Entertainment Television end up in the White? How did it end up in Viacom's hand? Explain that to me. But you want to say these are the gatekeepers. Well, hell, you at first when BET first came out, it was black owned. But when the person wanted to get rid of, where was you black folks at to? Where was you black? You black stars that you like, these black rappers. Where was they at to buy BET? How did BET go to Viacom? Don't come up and talk about, well, man, we didn't know. Motherfucker, if you in the entertainment industry, you know. Let's stop playing. Yeah, regular us down here on the level, down here on our level. No, you might not know that BET or something like that is up for sale. You might not know that. But up there where you at, where the industry is, you know. So why didn't black folks try to buy BET? See, niggas talk about gatekeepers. Like I said before, a lot of us want to talk revolutionary. We want to talk like we pro back like a motherfucker, but we don't want to do revolutionary shit. In other words, since you know they take over the gate, then attack the gate. What you scared of? You know what I'm saying? What you scared of? Because we the number one consumer in the United States. So if black folks ain't at the movies, if the black actors are bitching, they going to other. Like I said, why is Tyler Perry the only black motherfucker with his own studio? That's what I'm saying. Why is he the only person that's got his own studio? Since you said Hollywood ain't treating black folks right, and especially now black women got their mouth open talking about y'all tearing down a black woman. She tore herself down. It's called accountability, people. You got to be accountable for your dumb ass shit that you doing. See, it ain't nobody tearing her down. She got a fucked up nigga in her corner. That's what she got, but ain't nobody saying. I'm saying it. You got a fucked up nigga in your corner. But everybody else talking about oh, y'all just happy to tear down a black woman. Y'all want to attack a black woman. You black men ain't shit. No, the truth is, she ain't being accountable for the bullshit that she doing. And a lot of us black folks, we going on feeling. We ain't going on fact. Every time she has a beef with a motherfucking contract, why ain't we saying nothing about that funk ass nigga she with? She saving face, baby. That woman ain't standing up. She's saving face. Because she know goddamn well that if she go off on that nigga, that weak ass boy she with, he gonna drag her ass through the mall, just like Mary J. Blige dude did. Just like Mary J. Blige dude did. Just like Wendy Williams dude did. Remember? Y'all quick to forget shit. Every motherfucking time she in her feelings about a contract, that contract, she don't write her own contract. That's daddy. Daddy tells her what to do. You can see it on her video. Daddy telling her what to say. Baby, you remember that? Say this, baby. You see it on the video. This nigga sitting here, she talking. He'll bring some, baby, remember that, say that, baby. Daddy nigga is in the background. Got her face up there, but that go daddy to the right talking that shit. I don't see none of you black women calling daddy king. She got a real king in her life. That nigga is fucking up the contracts. That's just keep it real, people. What we talking about? When you like I said, when we talked about BET, well, if y'all so fucked up how BET did, BET is owned by the white folk. And if we feel like white folk gonna fuck over us, why didn't we buy BET? Why do you rich motherfuckers in the industry? You need to ask these actors and these motherfuckers, some of y'all on their Twitter page, ask them a question, man. Why don't you got your own studio? When BET was out, why ain't you get some black folks together and y'all bought BET? That's how you do revolutionary shit. You don't talk revolution. You do revolutionary shit. Black folks buy the motherfucker. That's BET. We ain't finna let that go into white folks' hand. We finna back, but no, you niggas don't. Because you know what really is? A lot of folks want to go with this shit. Like, here's another situation before I go on that. You know, you want to say niggas bending over tables and this, that, and another. Well, baby, when you talk about you was blackball, she never said nobody I wanted to fuck her. She throwing everybody else under the bus. Why don't you? Was there a producer out there that wanted to fuck you for a role? Was that what was going on? Well, you know, what was that happening? What was that about? You know what I'm saying? Ain't you? Since some people said she exposing the wicked side of the industry. Well, hell, you know, we know a lot of women out there. Especially if we talking about us, you know, you didn't have to have sex with this producer. Who asked to have sex with you? Who asked to have sex with you? Because you said DL bending over table. You said other niggas bending over table. You tell who asked you to bend over a motherfucking table? Is that the reason why you ain't fucking nobody in Hollywood? Or is it because of that weak ass nigga you married to? Let's keep it 100. That boy is fucking up your fucking career. He fucking it up. The contracts are fucked up. That's what's wrong with this shit. Ain't got shit to do with nothing else, but you got a weak ass nigga that don't know shit about the industry. He riding the fuck out your ass. He sucking. Why did he put you on the stage? If you believe that you are a headliner, why didn't that nigga send the contract back to him saying she's a headliner? And if you had a problem with it, if you claim that you were the headliner when you sent the contract back, that's why you got the money. That's why you was on the stage. Where's your motherfucking contract that you signed and showed that it says you are the headliner? Where's your contract at? Daddy know he fucked up, but he know Monique a damn fool for him. That's the reason why they asked, would you rather have your husband fuck Kareem Stephon without a condom and then name a gay person that he could with Lee Daniels? Which one would you rather have? Why? Because probably that's what that nigga doing. That's probably what that nigga doing. That's why the motherfucker would ask that shit. Ain't nobody gonna ask shit about your man, your husband. Ain't nobody gonna ask you no homosexual ass questions when they know your man is a heterosexual, or unless they unheard rumors of this, that, another, that your man is on his knees sucking another nigga's dick. They don't bring that shit up. They don't do no shit like that. It's just like with Wendy Williams. Yeah, they didn't talk about him fucking another dude. He was fucking young gal. That's where they went out and got them snapshots and shit like that. And the money Wendy Williams that he making off Wendy as her manager and shit like this. He putting a young gal in a condo. Ain't showing him fucking old men. But the reason why somebody would ask you that in the interview is your man out there fucking somebody. Is he bending over motherfucking tables to get you shit? Then we talk about Lee Daniels. Okay, you talk bad about Lee Daniels. You and Lee Daniels, there's a video out you showing you and Lee Daniels hugging and this, that, and another. People talking about Tyler Perry. Yeah, right or wrong, don't it is what it is. Tyler Perry apologized, but before the apology, you want to put out a private conversation. Well, yes, it was done publicly. Let's do it privately. And y'all motherfuckers get mad when somebody talking about, just like us down here, when a motherfucker put something out there about their relationship or whatever, you always tell a motherfucker that is private. But as long as it's some gossip, it's some tea, it's some fucked up ass shit, we want to know about it. So why, if he gonna apologize, that make it public, make it public. See, the problem with black folks, like I said, you talk revolutionary. You talk it. You ain't trying to change nothing. You ain't trying to attack nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, here's another, it's off the subject, but just like now. People are actually mad at prime time. It's mad at Deion Sanders. But here come a white man. See, he had to put the other white man in so it wouldn't look so obvious. See, that's why he put Texas A&M in, so it wouldn't look so obvious. What he's mad about is he can't get the Deion Sanders down at Jackson State is getting 4-star and 5-star athletes to come to Jackson State. That's hurting Alabama, because when he go to these black folks out, some of these young black men want to go play for Deion instead of him. They want to go to a historical black college where they got a black coach that maybe can relate to them. They don't want to fuck with Alabama. So what he had to do, the white boy had to play the role. But black folks ain't supporting Deion Sanders. Y'all ain't talking bad about Nick Saban. Y'all ain't saying shit negative about Nick Saban, because some of y'all hoping and praying that your son ends up in motherfucking Alabama. So you don't want to put nothing on social media that if your son is going to be recruited by of Alabama, it's going to be recruited by, and you don't want to fuck up his chances. Like I told you before, black folk, we always talk about how unfairly we are treated in the mainstream school. Why ain't you got your black ass down there at the historical black colleges? Why? Because you really want to be with white folk. Quiet as kept. You don't want nobody to know it. So you're not gonna be able to open your mouth like me and be afraid that something gonna happen. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid to stay, like I said, instead of talking revolution, do revolutionary shit. Yeah, a lot of our black athletes need to say fuck it to UCLA, USC, all these mainstream universities. We need to build up the shit that belongs to us. With some of our 4-star and 5-star in basketball, baseball, whatever the sport is, take your ass down there to a historical black college. If you that motherfucking good, the NBA, the NFL, they gonna come and see you. But they tell you, but like I said again, most of us black folk, we really want to fuck with white folk. We really do. That's why we doing what we doing. That's why we ain't saying nothing. But again, we go back to everybody else. Like I said with this Monique thing, it's always a be. You promised me the role, Lee Daniels. You promised me I was supposed to be the wife on Empire, this, that, and another, and all this. Well, Lee Daniels didn't have the money to get the show, so he had to go over here to the Jews and the homosexual community. And they felt, now that girl, they're ignorant. That man, it's hard to work with that motherfucker. You got to pick somebody else. And if you really put her in the picture, again, if you put her in the picture, we can't finance this shit. So what ended up happening, like Lee Dantero is out my, but you promised me it's out of my motherfucking hand. Because the truth is, again, see, we have to beg and plead. Here's the way to prove it. What I just said. When Black Panther came out, the man couldn't get no mainstream. Y'all know I ain't lying. My chat is on YouTube and Facebook. Tell me if I'm lying. For those that remember, and this, that, and another. When Black Panther was being shopped around at these major studios, when it was being shopped around at these major studios, Paramount, Warner Bros., all these different places, we don't want to fuck with it, man. We don't think it's a black superhero film. We don't think black folk, and they kept getting turned down. Tyler Perry picked the motherfucker up. It was done at all in his studios. What we talking about? But again, we get mad at Lee Daniels because, man, see how that weak ass, gay ass Lee Daniels did this, that, and another. No. Number one reason why Lee Daniels couldn't stick to his gun because ain't no black money bagging Lee Daniels. Ain't no real money bagging Lee Daniels. You ask a nigga to invest in the film. Who is investing in the film? When you go see who the executive producers are, go sometimes write them names down and pull their names up in Google and see what faces come up. See what faces come up. It ain't us. We can't even. We just like I said when I shared that thing from the NBA. Like dude said, man, we going to USC, we going to UCLA, we going to this place. When we gonna get together and put our own practice facility together? Why we gotta pay a check to somebody? But don't we just like Monique calling about? Ain't we? I'm a superstar. I'm an NBA superstar. I'm an NFL superstar. Come on, man. I'm this and that, but you still gotta cut a check to that university for you to come on that practice field or come in that motherfucking gymnasium. But like a motherfucker said, you got the millions of dollars. Let's put our money together and build us a practice facility, a training facility of our own, so we don't have to go to these universities that we went to, and that our trophies are in their trophy case. Sometimes with our photo in the trophy case. But we got to have a check to a school to be able to use the facility. But we made money when we went to this university. We made money for this university. We got you your ESPN contracts, your NBC contracts, your ABC contract. We got all that because of my motherfucking talent. But since now I'm in the pro league, you still want me to have a check. But ain't my picture inside that trophy case? Ain't my picture up on these walls and shit is one of the great alumni? So, but I gotta cut you a motherfucking check. But if I turn around and say, hey man, let's build our own shit, let's do our own shit. Everybody talking about no, it can't be done. Like I put that post up. Most people that tell you can't, they haven't. That's why they said that to you. You can't do it. You ain't gonna be able to do that like it was done to me one time before. Somebody gonna come to me telling me about black folks ain't gonna be able to hell no wealth. I know he gave me 3 motherfucking books, and all 3 motherfucking books were written by black people. Now, in their feeling, they believe feelings is they feelings they don't believe white folks will ever have any wealth because white folks gonna tear it down. Now here go 3 books you handed me telling me that me as a black man, or telling my sister as a black woman, or any woman that I'm fucking and this, that, and another in a relationship with, married to, whatever the case, you gonna tell my son, his grandchildren, you gonna tell them that they not gonna make wealth. What you want me to do is go to Amazon and pay $24.95 for all 3 of these motherfucking books. Each book is $24. It says $25 a piece. That's by black authors. So I'm sending $25 to each one of these black authors. That $25 is money for them to build wealth, helping their grandchildren. But I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna pay $25 for a book that's going to tell me that I'm not going to be able to have any kind of wealth or pass on any money to my son that he can pass on to his grandchildren, my great grandchildren, and so on and so on. You want me to believe that that's that boule shit that y'all be talking about. If you got a problem with how like I said again, that's what I said when you want to talk about these historical black colleges. Take your ass to the historical black colleges. Keep your ass away from the main. That's revolutionary. But you niggas don't want to do that because you want to know why? You believe white is right. That's why you always got your ass at Alabama. That's why you always got your ass at Georgia and all these different motherfucking universities taking your basketball and your football and your running ability to their motherfucking schools. And the reason why you turn around, well, this school don't have a dormitory. They don't have this kind of practice facility because motherfucker, you taking your money. And the reason why Alabama, the reason why Georgia, the reason why all these other mainstream universities got these facilities off of your ass. But you don't want to take your talents to help build up something that was built up for you. Because at one point in time, you couldn't go to that mainstream university. But again, that's what I'm talking about. You niggas ain't finna attack no Gates. Y'all ain't finna attack no Gates at all. What you say, Brownie? What's going on, brother? Let me see, Miss Williams. What you said? This is an issue that has multiple layers. Monique was indeed dead wrong. The contract is just one of the issues. Yeah, it's one. Yeah, it's true. Yes, Miss Williams, it is. Yeah. It's multiple layers to it, but on the surface level, what I'm trying to get people to understand is this: all that cheerleading shit that you doing, Monique fucked up, man. Monique fucked up. Y'all don't want to admit. Monique is trying to save face. Monique ain't standing up. She knows she married to a fucked up ass nigga, and he has fucked up her contract every motherfucking time. He done fucked up that contract. Like I said, I'm just sitting back waiting on T.S. Eliot, and I'm waiting on 50 Cent. I'm gonna see if they're gonna fuck with him. But what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna stop watching Power if 50 Cent decide not to fuck with him? Because like I said, 50 Cent gonna hand Daddy a contract. This is what she gets. This is what it is. Well, man, you know you fuck with Monique. This is what she gets. This is what she gets. Now we can tweak it here and there, but we ain't finna play these games. Everybody know how 50 is about his shit. So Monique, so what? You gonna come out against 50 Cent because your daddy can't write a motherfucking contract to get you paid? You want to name all these different people? Go back to this. When Dave Chappelle opened up his mouth and said that, hey, look, he didn't mention, but he was talking about it. If you don't have the numbers, you can't expect to get paid by Netflix. When I said numbers, like I told you, selling out arenas, is Dave Chappelle the gatekeeper? Is he a part of the boule that motherfuckers be talking about? Is that true? Because like I said, I'm not lying. Y'all know Dave Chappelle was talking about. He didn't use Monique, but he was talking about it. If your ass ain't got the motherfucking numbers, we already know when Netflix said Dave Chappelle has a new comedy special on. They know what they got to pay Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle has the numbers. We're going to make plenty of money off of Dave Chappelle. We're going to be able to put it on CDs and everything, and we're going to put it in store. We're going to make money that way, and we're going to make money overseas with Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle has the numbers. You can't get back. You can't expect the same. If you ain't doing it, you good at what you do. But for some reason, hey, maybe you need to redo some shit. Maybe that's it. Maybe you need to redo something. But again, on that post, everybody, talking about these different folks. Whoopi Goldberg. What Whoopi do? What Whoopi do? All Whoopi told her was, baby, come here, let me teach you. I've been in the industry. She wasn't finna tell her to bend over no table. She was telling her, hey, baby, this is how you. But she got offended because she didn't want to hear nothing from her. She wanted, I don't want to talk to you. Again, another motherfucker to feel like you know everything, but you ain't winning. And this shit about black men attacking black women, motherfucker, it's called accountability. Accountability does not have agenda. If I see you doing something fucked up that can be fucked up with you, okay, as a female, you can tell me that. If you can see that I'm going in a direction that's gonna fuck my life up and you trying to hold me accountable, that's a human being holding another human being. It just so happens to be a female. Why are you women so fucked up about men saying something? Because what is fucking with your fantasy? It's fucking with your feelings. A man is giving you facts. And the fact is, Monique, this shit with her, it's a lot of us black folks with this shit. You talking about the boule and all this old kind of shit. Man, look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't like the treatment that you get, you got to build your fucking own. Just like they told my little brother, Dale One Coleman. Oh man, ain't nobody making nothing on indie films and this, that, and another. Ain't nobody making no money that way. Showing the fuck is now. He sure was sitting up on the stage with Damon Dash. And David Dash, him and Damon Dash was shooting the shit. But I thought motherfucking indie films don't do nothing. It ain't going no motherfucking where. It can't make no motherfucking money. So if you don't want to start your own, what the fuck we talking about? If you that funny, Monique, tell daddy to get to some arenas. If you feel like your shit is that hot, let's get some arenas up, baby. Tell daddy to do the shell in L.A. Let's do the let's do it. Come on, let's do some big places. Let's do some 20,000, 30,000 seat arenas. 18,000, 16,000 seat arenas. Let's do that. And you be the only motherfucker to come out telling jokes. Let's set that up. Daddy know goddamn well he can't set it up because ain't nobody finna bite. Cause you ain't did you have all you have is a motherfucking Oscar in your hand, which is a great thing. But ever since you got that motherfucking Oscar in your hand, your shit been going downhill. Just like motherfuckers talk about Ebony. Same motherfucking thing. Ebony magazine is not owned by black people. It used to be, but it's not. She mad because with like and she mad at Ebony magazine. She went off talking about they was this. Well, baby, just like I said, I got friends of mine that do photography. I shouldn't walk into a friend of mine's that been doing photography for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Hey man, take that lamp down. Look, I need you to move this over here so the light can glisten off my face a little bit better. Hey man, take that lens off. I ain't never shot a motherfucking picture in my goddamn life. How the fuck I'm gonna walk up in there, start demanding shit because who the fuck I am? I need to sit my ass up there, let these folks take these pictures. Let's get this out in promotion and this, that, and that. I got a professional makeup crew. I got a professional photographer. Everything's going there. If I don't like certain lights on certain shit, I don't like a certain smile, a certain way I was turning, they don't mind redoing it that way. But if you try to walk in the motherfucker and tell a motherfucker how you gonna take pictures, how much light you gonna use, no, they ain't finna fuck with you. And then on top of that, okay, y'all want to be treated like that by black folk. Why didn't you buy Ebony magazine? Why didn't you buy Jet? There was a brother that bought Essence magazine. Like I said, what these motherfucking rappers that's got gold chains and diamonds around their motherfucking neck and driving all these Bugattis and all this old shit? Where them black actors? What are you motherfuckers at? Why is white folks got their hand on shit that we started? How the fuck that happened? But you know, you was mad at Bill Cosby. When Bill Cosby was out there trying to buy NBC. When people found that out, oh, it was mighty funny. But black folks was well, oh, we can get Bill Cosby because you want to know why? Black folks they don't like Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby was talking to a certain segment in the community that's sitting on their ass, ain't doing shit, ain't getting no streams of income, ain't starting no bid, ain't doing nothing but fucking and doing all this, and they got in their motherfucking feelings. So you left a nigga unprotected. That's how they got Bill Cosby. You see what I'm saying? That's how they got Bill Cosby. That's the truth. But again, we keep talking about unprotected. We too fucking divided. We ain't doing revolutionary shit. We want to walk around with kufas on our head and women walk around with African headbands and big ass unks and all this shit. There go Ebony Magazine, buy that motherfucker. There go BET, buy that motherfucker. Get you a group together. Let's get this here. White folk do it every day, buying all kinds of shit, buying all black shit. Everything that you think of in entertainment. Name me something that we the fuck own. At one time we did, but who owns it? Viacom. All these different groups and this, that, and that. Let me see some of my people coming in. What you said, Brownie? Let me see. Yep, blacks still have an inferiority company. Who is funnier, DL or Monique? Well, here's a situation behind them as well. Let me say that when you talk about who is funnier, here's the reality behind it. You know, most of the jokes that Monique has, I can't give you any. I can't really. She was funny in Queens of Comedy. They had a few jokes when she was talking about skinny bitches and shit. Some people remember that shit. DL, like I said again, he has a background because here we go again. Now, if you talking about funny, it's on a taste basis. That's a fan base. But again, DL has sold out arenas. Okay, his resume is a little bit bigger if you're trying to compare it. Kings of Comedy did a whole lot better than Queens did. But if you want to talk about who is funny between them two, in my personal opinion, DL is. In my opinion, not because I'm speaking in this way or I have a problem with Monique. Monique is what she is. She's not like on Queens. You know what I'm saying? Can't think of a name right now. And stuff like that. Samoa was the most funniest female on Queens. If you compared every woman that came up on stage, including Monique, Samoa was way funnier than all three of the other women that were left. She stole the show. Samoa did. You see what I'm saying? But if you talking about who is the funny between the two, you know, that's a taste basis. You know what I'm saying? And not because she's a female, because there are some funny females out there. But what Monique is talking about, she talking about her Oscar again. If you look at DL sold out arenas. Even if you talking about theaters, he's selling out 7,000, 8,000 seat theaters. You understand what I'm saying? Monique, you ain't doing that. What the problem with Monique, you ain't proving you. I don't have to. What you mean? You don't have, all you talking about is Queens of Comedy, baby. That's when you was almost 300 pounds, baby. You down to two something now, 190 something. That's when you was 300 something motherfucking pound back then. What are you doing now? But every time we hear your motherfucking name, is a beef. Now I did support the sister when she was talking about the bonnet. But in this situation, baby, yeah, a man can hold a woman accountable. I don't know where that shit get. I don't know where folks get that from. Accountability ain't got nothing to do with gender. Just because I'm a man, I should only hold men accountable. If I get into some ass, if I start checking a brother and shit, as a man, I should only say something. If I see something that a woman is doing wrong, I need to tell her. That's called protection. That's what that's called. For those women that always got their mouth open, men trying to tell you something, men trying to tell you how to deal with other men and this, that, and another, that's called protection. What you're talking about, you won't. But then for some of you women, when you open up your mouth and say you don't need a man, you don't need protection, you don't need that. When a motherfucker fall his arms up and ain't saying, see, you weak ass men ain't protecting us black women. Go sit your ass over there in the corner somewhere because you confused. Now what you said, Miss Williams? Yes. Bill Cosby was trying to buy the station. But they knew they could get Bill Cosby because the black community did not see what he was doing. I forget his name. I forget about Barron. I think of Barron's last name that owns the Weather Channel. Now this brother is buying up TV channels. He got the funds. He buying up TV channels. But man, it's fucked up. He got a white wife. The black man is buying up TV channels. When is you niggas gonna copy what he doing? They got black wives. See, the only motherfucking complaint you got about Barron Allen is that he got a white wife. But this man is buying up. He just went to court where he was able to buy some more channels when they was trying to block showing discrimination because he's a black man. But he buying motherfuckers. They small channels, but he buying them motherfuckers. When you niggas gonna take that blueprint? They got black wives. And for you sisters that claim y'all got so much money and you so powerful and this, that, when some of you sisters gonna buy these TV channels with your black husbands? Since it's such a big deal for Barrett Allen to have a white wife, and that's why you don't respect what he doing, and you want to knock him what he doing and call him a weak ass dude and all this shit here. When you rappers and you movie stars and you well-to-do niggas it's sipping old champagne and all this old kind of shit. When y'all gonna start buying some of this shit back that was originally done for us? Why did they come up with Black Entertainment TV? Why did they come up with that? You see what I'm saying? When MTV first came out, they were showing white videos. They weren't showing black videos. Motherfucker had to fight, had to bring it out in the open, man. All we see is white folks on MTV, but all of a sudden MTV realized black folks buy music, y'all. I understand we trying to do this for us, but we need to have more black performers on because they see them on TV. That's what our advertising. Then they came up with Yo MTV Raps because the rap game, we need to get on top of that. But again, when shit was up for sale, why do you Negroes buy it? See, that's why I said facts over feelings, man. You can have all the feelings you want to have about a situation, but there are facts involved. And this shows us, man, we wasting too much motherfucking time on boule and gatekeepers. It's the solution is very easy. You don't like the way your child is getting treated at white mainstream universities? Start sending their ass to historical black colleges. That's what you do. Now, for you Negroes that are still in like my boy Brownie said, you had that inferiority complex. If you feel more comfortable with your child in Georgia and Auburn and all that, do what you do. But I guarantee you, they will start treating your black daughter and your black son a little bit better when they start seeing everybody, all of us black folks flooding to our shit. That's revolutionary. See, a lot of motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers want to stand around with their fists in the air with unks on and shit and all this bullshit, but you ain't talking. See, I'm talking, like I said, I'm talking assassination though. See, y'all scared to say it because you scared, even in social media, some of you motherfuckers, y'all scared that your social media page gonna get shut down. It's against community standards. It's the truth. I ain't saying nothing wrong. Tyler Perry should not be the only black man that has a motherfucking studio. Shouldn't be. Find your own. Shouldn't be. Why is it like that? Y'all talking about all these folk crossing this one black woman. Don't you see a motherfucking pattern? You ignoring the fucking pattern. It's daddy. It's the pimp. Okay, that's what he is. It's the pimp. Okay, whatever she said, whatever daddy tells her, she do. I'm gonna bring this around for you. I know it's gonna be hard for some of you black folks to take, because like you said, you with her, you roll with her. Every motherfucking contract that she does, that she has done in the past 5 to 10 years, it's been because of daddy. Because of daddy. Daddy does the contracts, people. She don't write her own contract. Daddy does. So if she ain't being paid headliners pay, if her rules are fucked up or whatever the issue she got with a motherfucker, it is what the fuck it is. It's daddy's motherfucking fault. It ain't my fault. If I don't want to fuck, if you got an ignorant ass manager, you got an ignorant ass promotional team, I don't care you black. I don't want to fuck with you. Because you're not gonna make this. I'm not gonna sell you out cheap. This is business. I'm not gonna sell you out cheap. But it is what the fuck it is. Here's my contract. You don't like what's in it? Okay, tell me. Just say no. But nigga, he was trying to fuck me. He was trying to take the money. He was trying, nigga, sit down somewhere. Get that weak ass nigga that you married to in check and stop fucking your money up. Steve Harvey. Now, I ain't like what Steve Harvey said because he sound just like an old house nigga when he was talking to Monique. I can understand what Monique was saying to Steve. That's old house nigga, but he told her it's their money. And the reason why Steve know that his shit coming out of the Jewish community and the homosexual community. That's how he get producing his shows and this, that, and another. He knows that. He knows that because if he was could count on black folks as a group putting money into shows, investing into different acts and this, that, and another, promoting them around, that causes a problem. Because just like now, it's coming out. Just like the NFL. I mean, just like, well, not NFL, just like college now. That's why there's such a beef. Because what they starting to see is these smaller colleges, especially historical black colleges, these young black men are not coming to their universities. They're going to historical black colleges. And that's causing a problem. Like I told you, just stand back. Didn't I tell you that? Now he's trying to say Deion Sanders is going, they've been going to the houses with the motherfucking shoe boxes ever since time immemorial. Now young brother could do a commercial for a car lot and get paid. See what they didn't realize is see what they thought was, it used to be boosters couldn't get involved in. Now a booster could have a barbershop, I mean not barbershop, barbecue restaurant, whatever, auto dealership or whatever. So I pay the athlete to come to this school and you do a couple of commercials for me, here's your money. See, that's how they got around that valet. Because you remember, back in the day, boosters couldn't fuck with athletes. Now they done found a new way. You see, name, likeness, and image. In NLI. That's what it is. They done came up with that. The cat is at the bar, and that's what's happening. See, that's why Saban had to do what he did. He had to put one of his white coaches in there, and the white coach said, "Well, wait a minute, don't do it. Just come on out." No, he couldn't come out and say it because he know how it's gonna look. So let me sprinkle one of these white coaches in here that really, they ain't vote, they ain't on my, but still, let me sprinkle one in. Let me sprinkle one so it won't look so obvious. What you said, Momo? Yeah. People don't want to admit to it. All these motherfuckers talking about they with Monique. It's daddy fault, people. Go read the shit. It's always about a contract. Daddy is sitting there. Daddy writes the contracts. Remember, just like Mary J. Blige, man, was the manager. Look at what happened to Mary J. Blige. When you got a nothing ass nigga that don't know shit about the business and you got him involved in your business, you're going to get fucked every time because that nigga don't care nothing about you. He trying to get paid. Like I said, my question is, why in the fuck are you on stage talking shit about DL, talking shit about the show, and this, that, another? If the contract was fucked up when you saw it, why in the fuck did daddy and you sign the fucking contract? You could have told the folks no. Daddy want that money. Girl, go to work. That's what's going on. Daddy go to work. Another Wendy Williams situation. Like I said, Mary J. Blige. Not the same situation. Go to work. Go get that. And that's what she doing. She working for daddy. She get out there and talk the shit. Well, see, y'all talk about it. It don't. See, that's another thing, like I said, it triggers me. You Negroes always want to talk about this book. This is doing more harm to the community than anything. What we need to do is circle the wagons. You see what I'm saying? We need to circle the motherfucking wagons. We need to start supporting our own. Fuck them. Y'all scared. That's all it is. You got big ass fear in your heart. You can talk all the noise you want to. You got big ass fear in your heart because you scared that you gonna be asked to leave the room. And you gonna some of y'all gonna break down in tears. When them white folks tell you to get up from their fucking table, you gonna be all in your feelings. They done ask you to leave the room because you black folks ain't doing like y'all used to do. Y'all going to y'all own historical black colleges. Y'all opening up your own movie studios. You actually doing. You have a record label that has an A&R division and this, that, not some bullshit that they gave you in Atlantic or some shit like that. You actually got your own label. You actually doing talent. You doing this. We actually gonna have that going on. You see what I'm saying? So again, on this Monique shit, man, some of y'all need to get out your feelings and look at the facts. Monique fucking herself up. And the reason why she fucked up, she married to a nothing ass nigga that don't know nothing about the industry. He ain't doing no but sending her ass out there every time. Oh, baby, I got this, I got this, I got this. And when she get her ass over there, she being disrespected, being fucked over. How the fuck are you somebody's manager? How is you somebody's promoter and you allowing your client to get fucked over? Explain that to me. They hate her. They blackballing her. She okay. Who asked Monique for her pussy in Hollywood? Come on out with that. Who asked her for it? Okay, tell me a director, tell me a casting agent, tell me so who asked for it? Who asked for it? Since they blackballed her. Wow, what's the other reason why they blackballed? What secrets did she give her? Did she testify about Weinstein or something? What did she do? What you said, Miss Williams? There are not many of us that truly understand these concepts. Supporting black business is paramount, but there are issues on the backside. I'm aware of the issues her husband has been accused of, but it continues to be just hearsay. This contract is really the first proof anybody has seen of a contract. And as uh, you said the night ended with DL closing. I would say DL has a valid contract, and they're not on either side. I'm just asking questions. Well, like you said, man, when you said accusations about here, it's true. It's hearsay. But like my mama used to always say, if three people are saying the exact same thing, there's some truth to it. And the only thing that I'm saying about the brother is this: he don't know the fuck he doing, because there's always something wrong with the contract, and it always seems like when it's time, either she shows up or the contract falls apart because she can't get what Monique wants. Monique might need to tell that nigga to go sit down, and she'll take care of daddy. When she make her money on her movies, when she make her money on the commercial, she'll come home to daddy and break him off. So, matter of fact, she might put it, do like she's supposed to, what she been doing. She take all that money and put that in that nigga hand. You know what I'm saying? Do that. We know what this is, but we trying our best to keep quiet. It's the truth. No, Miss Will, I'm not saying, like I said, yeah, it's rumors. Yeah, it's rumors like a mother, and it's true, baby. And it's true what you're saying that oh man, this is some proof. It is what it is. It's always been that way. But a lot of times, what it is, what most people do a lot of times is they mess around. This way said, and it's true. I mean, it's just true. He don't know what he doing. Because, like I said, I just ask people, forget your feelings. Go read for yourself. The shit with Oprah, I understand that. But also, I'm not, Oprah was wrong for that. Shouldn't have got into molestation. Shouldn't have got into the family issues. But unless you're going to do, but again, you're trying to do shit on TV. You're supposed to ask, it is what it is. Don't make it right. But I'm saying, but because Oprah being in her feelings, she probably hadn't healed from that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on now? Hey, Nina, here's another sister that's part of the industry. Here, I'm not going to put her on spot. I'm just going to say it like this here. Here's another one of my sisters, my love right here. Nina, she'll tell you. If there is a contract, before we do it, here's the contract. Here it is. My sister, people that know who Nina Johnson is, I'm just gonna put it like I ain't gonna do that because I haven't done it before. Nina, people that know who Nina Johnson is, they know what. Here's the contract. We gonna do this. We gonna pick you up from the airport. I'm keeping it simple. We gonna pick you up from the airport. We gonna provide this. We gonna provide that. We gonna pay you this. We gonna take you here. We gonna have you sleeping here. This is the hotel. We gonna have you at the Westin. We gonna have you at the Peabody. We gonna have you. This is what we gonna do. Do you fucking agree? Nina sends that contract over to his handlers or his promoters or his team, and they look at it. Well, now we don't want the Westin, we want the Peabody, and we want the room on the fourth floor. That comes back to Nina. Nina look at it. She looks at her budget. She see what she. Okay, we can fuck with the fourth floor. We was gonna put them on the second, but we'll fuck with the fourth. Send that back over to the motherfucker. If we change that up, and she said you're gonna pick me up from the airport, well, he wants to be picked up. She sent it back. She sent it back. One more thing, Nina, we want him picked up in a Tahoe. We don't want him picked up in no Cadillacs. We don't want none of that. We want him picked up in a Tahoe. Nina, look, okay, I got a dude that I can call for a motherfucking Tahoe and this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? Send that motherfucker back over there to him. And what happens is the people that my sister tell you, the handler, the promoter, the manager, the agent, whatever, he signs it. Well, the talent looks at it and they look at, yeah, it's cool. That's what I want. The agent signs that motherfucker. He turns it over. You sign this motherfucker. It comes back to Nina. The show is on. Now, if your ass don't do exactly what the fuck you gonna say you gonna do, I'm gonna tell you right here. I'm gonna tell you what me. I can speak for my sister, my love. I can tell you what Nina gonna do. In Memphis, Tennessee, we gonna have your funk ass walking between them two bitches up there. We taking you to court. We ain't finna argue with you. She might sick me on, and everybody know me and Nina used to work together. We might have a little back and forth, but Nina gonna pet me in my chest. Calm down, Rob. We got this, motherfucker. We gonna take his rat ass right on over here. We gonna walk between them two gals right there, and we finna go up in court. We finna take a hold out his ass because you didn't do what you said you was gonna do on this contract. That go my baby tell. That's how we gonna do it, man. We ain't finna get on no stage and start talking about you a weak ass dude, you a sorry ass thing. We ain't finna do all that. When the show over, we might be cussing backstage. Oh, okay, no problem. Nina gonna come in. Hey, y'all, chill out, chill out. We ain't gonna worry about it. Hey, we gonna take you back to the hotel and this, that. Next thing you know, you gonna get a motherfucking letter saying you need to be back in the M, motherfucker. You need to be back in this motherfucking M because we finna take a patch at your head. So people, my thing that triggered me is with black folks, y'all always in y'all motherfucking feeling. There are some things that are feeling based and it's cool to have what you feel, but there are some things that are facts and you can't change. In this situation here, Monique is dead motherfucking wrong. And then in the other beefs, Monique was dead motherfucking wrong. You can't get mad at Netflix because Netflix wasn't finna pay you this amount of money. Motherfucker, you ain't got the numbers. You ain't got the numbers. I ain't gonna call the person's name. Neither probably still on here. Neither is still on here. We had a female that we was gonna have that that's it. There go my baby tell you. There go my baby right there tell you. I ain't gonna call the female's name, but Nina gonna watch what my sister do on this live. We had a female when we was doing Best in Black. We want to get that female on there. But the thing we said, no, 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 we ain't gonna fuck with her. We went with this male person. I'm not gonna call you know what I'm saying. We went with a male. Oh yeah, because she gonna bring folks in, gonna bring the young folks in, gonna do all this shit. And we said back, no, no, if we bring her in, it's gonna be some shit in the game. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for ignorant shit. So we went ahead and went with this dude. Show went fine. Sometimes that's what's gonna happen in this life. When people see that you have a pattern of shit, we ain't got time for that shit, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe some problems here and there. Blackballing you, nigga, you blackballing yourself. Ain't nobody crossing your motherfucking ass out. It is what it is. Jennifer Hudson, same motherfucking way. You won the motherfucking Oscar and shit. Ain't nobody asked you to do no movie. Ain't nobody asked you because what like they said, it ain't no rumor, it's out there. Motherfucker, y'all go in, motherfucker, you ask for strawberries, bananas, M&Ms, and you want blue light, you want satin sheets, you want hold up, motherfucker. Wait, what are you doing? You how many movies have you done? I know you won an Oscar for that shit, but holler at me. See, there's a reason why certain actresses, in other words, when Viola Davis said what she wants in her contract, yes, ma'am. What you need, Viola? Yes, ma'am. That's why Viola get treated like that because she does business. Her husband ain't got. She had a team. She has a resume. Can't fuck with her on when she speaks and say, "I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this." Can you work with that? Send the shit back over to her. Yes, ma'am. You sure? Yes, ma'am. Put that check in there. Sign that motherfucker. Send the contract back to him, and she taking care of her business. Some motherfuckers, man, you trying to demand some shit. What you said, baby? No, not little mama. Need to know what I'm talking, but I ain't gonna call no names or nothing like that. But they know what I'm talking about. She knows exactly what the female we finna fuck with in Best in Black. No, uh. She would bring more people. It would have said yeah, but no, she's not the person for this shit. And sometimes people are starting to see with Monique, we don't need to fuck with her, man. She with this. And sometimes we gotta understand this too. I'm gonna say this for some of you ladies. Y'all need to take this as to heart. Sometimes the reason why you can't go into certain doors, why you can't go into your future, is who fucking you in the bedroom. Sometimes you got to look at the nigga sitting next to you. He the motherfucker that's fucking you up. He fucking you up. He ain't protecting you from shit. Cause like I said, if the contract was that fucked up and you wasn't be a headline, why did daddy make you go to work? Fuck you on stage for? If you ain't the headliner, if you ain't getting the money you supposed to be, you don't supposed to be on stage. You supposed to send a letter back saying, appreciate the offer, glad you thought of us, but we can't do that. Maybe you can consider us as another event or promotion that you have. But as of right now, this one, we can't agree to that. How the fuck you end up on stage? You go get that money and bring that money home to dad. That's what time it is. And if you want to say I'm down on a black woman, I'm attacking a black woman, I sure in the fuck am. It's called accountability. I'm a human being and I'm holding another motherfucker accountable. Don't get mad at me because your shit is fucked up. Get rid of that sucker ass nigga that you got. That's who fucking you up on time. See, a lot of people just going about what she said. Go read, man. Go do your research. You're gonna hear this side, you're gonna hear that side. It's not you ain't gotta read just one thing from the New York Times. You ain't gotta read shit out of variety. Just go different sites and do and see what I tell you. We just gonna talk about her last couple of contracts been fucked up because her man does the contracts. They done told the chick, baby, that nigga standing up for how the fuck a nigga standing up for her and she barely making any motherfucker. I'm gonna go off her talent. This girl done won an Oscar for Precious. She done did Queens of Comedy. She done had television shows and this, that, and another. But this nigga can't get her no gigs at all. She can't get no arenas. She can't get no acting gigs. She can't. It's the nigga, man. And she need to check herself. I'm in an open motherfucking relationship. Just like my sister, Miss Williams is asking. Yeah, that's hearsay. But again, like I told Miss Willa Mae Blakemore, my mama, if three people are saying the same thing, there's some truth to it. It may not even my mama. That's how mama. Yeah, it may be. That's where I got that from. Yeah, okay, all right. But I'm paying attention to this shit because I done heard this shit 3 times. Could be some jealous motherfucker. Could be some hating motherfucker. Them three individuals. But I finna pay attention. Because these three people are saying the exact same thing. And they saying that's a fucked up ass nigga out on time. And like I said before, if a person is interviewing you, they only gonna ask questions about rumors they heard. So why would they ask your man Would he have sex? Would he rather? You feel? Would you feel comfortable as a woman, your man having sex with Lee Daniels or having sex with Superhead? Why would they ask that question unless there's someone out there that it's a rumor that your man is on his knees sucking somebody's dick? Where that come from? Because, like I said, if he's supposed to be, well, baby, don't you have a problem? It's rumored that your man out there, it's just like Beyonce's daddy, whole ass nigga, man, shit, man, I'm out here, a girl 22, 26, 20, 21, man, I'm all on the beat, man, I got 22 years old in the bed with me. But when they asked Beyonce about her dad, they ain't asked about no homosexual ass activity. They asking about fuckboy activity, side chicks, young chicks, shit like that. That's what they talking about. But when they ask Monique's motherfucking man about asking Monique, which was disrespectful, if this video is shared, if she see it on YouTube or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a fucked up question. But you know why they asked that question? Because it's a possibility that your man is on his knee or somebody got him bent over a motherfucking table. They keep it real. And you ask the question, why would they ask that? You see what I'm saying? Why are they asking that? That's fucked up. Don't nobody ask that. It's just like I switch it over. I get off with as a man. Why would here I am, my woman? Why would they ask me? Well, Robert, do you have a problem if your woman is having sex with Stephanie, or would you rather her to have sex with Steve? My woman is supposed to be heterosexual. She ain't supposed to be bisexual. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason why they asking me is she out there with a strap on and this, that, and other. She must have been doing something out there on the town that I don't know nothing about, or about her past that I don't know nothing about. That's why interviewers ask you those questions. Like I said, get out your feelings and look at facts, y'all. That's how you do it. We said, Miss Williams. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was hiding them up because she felt like it was a wrong issue to ask. But also, I would agree with Miss Williams too. A part of that being mad and hot about that shit, you might know. So now, baby, if you want sometimes for you to reinvent yourself, for yourself to grow, sometimes, man, the nigga that you with or the woman that you with, like for us men, the woman that you choose to have in your life will either destroy you or build you. It's only two. If you ain't careful about the woman that you choose, whether it's a committed relationship all the way up to marriage, if you ain't careful of who's in your life, she either gonna destroy it or she's gonna build you. In other words, destroy your kingdom or help you build your kingdom. That's the God's truth. Now, folks don't like, oh Lord, oh, Robert, you saying that shit, women ain't gonna like it. It's the God's truth. A man has to know the woman that he brings into his life. She either there to build or she there to destroy. Okay, ladies, take take yourself out of that and replace that shit with a man. The man that you have in your life, he's either going to improve it or he's going to destroy it. And let's just be real. Before Monique started fucking with daddy, she everywhere. People loving her. Shows, talk shows, all kinds of shit. Everything going on. Oscars, this, that, and other. But as soon as she started fucking with daddy, what happened? So for those people, like I said, I got triggered like a motherfucker. Because I'm like, man, damn, man, y'all got to talk about is boule shit gatekeepers. If you worried about the motherfucking gates, take them motherfuckers. Tyler Perry should not be the only motherfucker that has a studio. Byron Allen shouldn't be the only black man or black woman that's buying television stations. If you can't do it with like the money, do it solo like Byron Allen do it, get a group together and do it. But like I said, most of y'all really want to be with the white folk. You really do. You scared of them white folk. You scared to stand up and say anything. You scared to build your own schools. You rather see your damn pastors walk around in six and $700 and $1,500 suits. You rather see them in Benzes and all the fine ass luxury car, and you catching the motherfucking bus to their church. But you keep seeing school shootings and this, that, and another. How shit is being disrespected. But I tell you what, you mad about how they treat you in school. Well, you say you need prayer in school. All you gotta do is build your own school. You can pray all day. It's a private school. It's a private motherfucking school. Well, we can't pay. Black folks don't have that money. Well, hell, your mom. I'm gonna use it because like my son. But I ain't saying he going to motherfucking Alabama. Might have a motherfucking scholarship. That ain't school he going to. But like I said, he going to Alabama. You still got to send money down there, baby. Full scholarship don't pay for everything. You still got to help the brother out. Why? What's up? So if you can do that at their school, why can't you do it at a historical black college? Because you want to be around them white folk. You want to be around them white folk. You believe that the only best NBA basketball players and football players come from mainstream universities. Like I told y'all something, that when this football season come up, listen to them schools. Some of them schools is Division II school. You see niggas coming out there from the NFL. If you good at what the fuck you do, they gonna come get you, baby. It doesn't matter if you at Alabama or you at Southern. You good at what the fuck you do. Hell, you just had a from Liberty University, not knocking Liberty, but from Liberty University. Most y'all didn't even know Liberty University had a fucking football team. But he one of the top quarterbacks that was recruited this year. I mean, that was not recruited, was drafted this year in the NFL. But they got you Negroes believing, they got y'all believing. They got y'all believing white is best. Don't speak against white folk. Don't do that shit. Or keep us beefing like this shit is. DL and Monique, why we beefing at each other, man? We can have our own motherfucking Netflix. Somebody can come up with shit. We don't do what hell. I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna do this. Some of y'all got the ability to do this. I'm gonna blow your mind. You know that Def Comedy Jam? Mm-hmm. Go see who owns that name. Mm-hmm. Do a little homework. Go and see who owns the name to Def Comedy Jam. Not Def Poet. You're gonna see that, but see who owns the name to Def Comedy Jam. See, we could do that again. We could do it. Hell, we could do it right here in Memphis. We could do Def Comedy Jam. We could do a comedy jam every weekend at the New Daisy. We could do that. We could do it at Chuckles. We could rent out a Black Venue, and every so we have we have our own cover club. Why not? You Negroes really want to be next to them white folk, man. Y'all really believe y'all can't do shit without white folk. Y'all really believe that. But so what you do is like this Monique shit, y'all beefing. What the fuck we beefing with each other for? If you claim Hollywood is black boy, they ain't happy about DL and what he's saying about the government. Mm-mm. That's why Steve Harvey said he ain't gonna do. That's why Steve Harvey said he doesn't do stand up anymore. Cause see, too many council cuts. He's scared. Yeah, he getting his money from corporate. He ain't finna fuck that up. He ain't finna go out there and do jokes about white folk. He ain't finna go out there and do jokes about the Jewish community. He ain't finna do jokes about the black community. He ain't finna do jokes about the homosexual community. He ain't finna do that. Because he a part of corporate. Them folks get him a nice check. And he said he ain't going out there. Ain't nobody happy with DL. DL talking shit about the government. DL talking shit about Republicans, talking crazy to anchors on Fox News, all that. They ain't happy with DL. But DL is still selling out arenas. Like Dave Chappelle. He ain't on Dave Chappelle level of arenas. But I'm just saying, when DL say he out there, his shit be full, just like Dave Chappelle shit be full. You see what I'm saying? What you say, Ms. Williams? This is why Monique does not respect Steve. Right. Like I said, I agree with Monique when Steve Harvey said what he said on the show when she was on there. He was man. He sounded like a slave. No, 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 no. Massa, man. Massa taking care of us. Lord, don't you say that. It's the game that we play. It's their money. No, 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 sister. Go on out there in that cotton field and pick that goddamn cotton. She was right. She was, yeah, Monique was, that was right. Yeah, that is, yeah. But Steve Harvey was, go look at the interview. No, Monique, you can't. Monique, baby, listen to me. Well, you didn't come, baby. Hell no. He told her. I'm not finna call. I ain't finna let these Jews and these homosexuals and these white folk find out that I was on the telephone with Monique and trying to talk to her. What the hell you on the phone with Monique for? Stephen, Stephen, come here. Come here. Come here. We need to talk to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a seat there, Stephen. I know you and Monique is good friends. I heard that through the grapevine that you trying to talk to her and have a conversation with her and this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what was that about? Why you the master? No, I was just trying to tell her that it's y'all money and y'all control this shit. Lord, 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 don't do it. Don't do it to me. Master, I'm gonna swear I'm not gonna talk with no more. That was momentarily. He wasn't calling no more. That's what happened. That's why Steve Harvey did it like he did. Bought and paid for. He bought and paid for. It's just the truth. He bought and paid for. Okay? That's why. So yeah, Steve Harvey, I can see what you said about Steve Harvey. Same motherfucking way. But even though you have that reputation, DL try to reach out there to you, baby. Hey, baby, let me help you make a little money here. Put your name on this motherfucker. We gonna hit you with the promoter. Hey, call her and see what's up. We got a little money. Hey, we gonna hit her with something. You want to talk to a nigga? Because I ain't seeing you do no comedy. Maybe comedy storage, LA, this, that, and that. Because you got to keep dad in them suits. You got to keep money in your pocket. Daddy got to buy them hotels for them other gals when you out of town. You know what I'm saying? Unless you say it's cool to fuck in your house, some shit like that. But you got to keep dad. I'm trying to keep it nice. You got to keep money in dad in motherfucking pocket, so he can buy hotel rooms and shit. You got to keep money in dad pocket so he can put little tennis bracelets and necklaces and shit on these other gals that he fucking on, baby. Cause I sure don't see. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. So y'all better understand, man. Sometimes you can fuck your own world up by the shit that you say. You can fuck your own shit up. Okay. So for us black people, we hate how we get treated. Build our own schools. You put enough money in the motherfucking in that preacher's pocket that you got enough land around that church that you can at least do K through eighth grade or K through six and have an elementary, a private elementary up there. If a motherfucker can put weave on your head, you can pay for the tuition of these years to where you can have Jesus. You said the problem reason why they shooting at school. Okay, let's build out in the black community. We want to protect our children. We want to pray over our children, and we want it done at home, and we also want it done at school. We got to build some schools. But most of these pastors ain't gonna do that because now you finna fuck with my Cadillac. You finna fuck with First Lady's money and my mistress money. That's who you finna fuck with. It ain't no motherfucking gatekeepers. You niggas need to get that shit out your mind. The reason why ain't nobody at the gate. They got you niggas. You think somebody at the gate. Ain't nobody standing up. That's a cardboard cutout. It used to be they used to stand at the gate. Them ain't number cardboard cutouts because y'all looking from a distance. Y'all they at them gates. Nigga, that's cardboard. Remember that meme that they got out about black folks? They got a Klansman in a uniform and his arms folded, but he got two black men pointing pistols at each other, and he smiling. You could tell the way he got his head, like we got these niggas. That's how they got y'all. You scared? You scared to attend historical black colleges? You scared to open up your own studios? You scared to do independent films? You scared? You just got that fear. You won't promote each other. Like I told my sister, I know my sister probably ain't on here no more. Nina Johnson, one of the top event planners in the city of Memphis. Mayors and shit and state representatives and shit like they be calling her to do shit in Memphis and up toward Nashville. That's what my sister doing. You see what I'm saying? One of the top event planners here in West Memphis. You know what I'm saying? She, like I said, she'll do a prom all the way up to a damn state representatives, whatever and shit. So it is what it is, y'all. But as long as you niggas is scared to attack the gate, you niggas is scared to stand up. Some of y'all gonna have to realize you are them white folks' pet. That's what the fuck you are. Better wake the fuck up. See, I ain't worried about it, man, cause like I said, they know the truth. They got y'all, man. They got y'all. Let that little black man speak, man. Let him talk. Don't worry about that. Let him talk. Them black folks ain't listening. They ain't finna go to no church. They ain't finna build no schools. They ain't finna do no real record labels. They not finna do no real shit. They gonna really wanna fuck with us. They gonna stay divided. They gonna keep like young men, the young rappers, we got them going. We get him a gold chain, get him a gold chain. You know what? He said something about your mama. He said something about your mama. Get them to shooting at each other. We just gonna keep the shit going. We keeps up. We got a $10 million life insurance policy on him. He just started now. We maybe have 6 million on him, but we got insurance policy on both of these motherfuckers. This is already out in the open. This ain't conspiracy theory. None of that bullshit. This is life. This is business. But the mamas and grandmamas that raised these boys, you didn't hand them $1 million policy. You didn't hand them $2 million policy. Hell no, fuck their grandmamas. These motherfuckers in the grave, we finna send that insurance policy up there. We got some money off that nigga ass. But we don't want to talk about that kind of shit. You wanna be blackfish, you wanna be all that. You don't wanna do revolutionary shit. We can't do it without them. Okay. They know they got you. Plain and simple. Monique dead motherfucking wrong. If she keep fucking with that nothing ass nigga, Monique is gonna be going. She gonna be too much, but she be 60 and 70 years old, and they ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be some younger gal taking the fuck over. Ain't finna pay her no motherfucking attention. She got a fuck boy in her life, and she's scared to admit it, cause that be egg on her motherfucker. Daddy this, daddy that. That nigga ain't doing no. Like I said, I'm a South Memphis nigga. That nigga ain't doing no point pimping that gal right there. That's what he doing. She trying to save face. Don't you say nothing about daddy. It's you weak motherfucker. No, that nigga pimping the shit out you. But keep doing what you do, baby. You like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody tuning in to Robert Lee TV. I appreciate it. So I saw my sister Nina come on there and stuff like that, Nina John. Like I told you before, if you have a major event, touch on that sister's name if on my Facebook page. And if you interested, you have a major event coming up. She's one of the top event planners here in the city of Memphis. Everybody uses her. Yeah, you heard what I just said. So black folk, white folk, Hispanic, everybody uses her. She's one of the top event planners here in the city. A lot of these events that y'all been to, y'all don't realize that's Nina Johnson. The back door, she done made plenty of money. All these beautiful ass balloons, tables, everything set up. And I ain't talking about these shit that is at somebody's what is that, community center. Real shit. That's who has done it. So if you really want something elegant, or you have an idea of an event you want to do, contact my sister Nina Johnson. Yeah. And like I told you, you use my name like I tell people all the time. Because I had to do that here last month. I had to tell somebody that. And the dude don't do that. Before I gave them the information, I had to tell the dude, don't do that. Touch on that person, whatever that man want to charge you is what the man charge. Don't use my name. He asked me, don't, he man, can I get a hookup if I tell him that yeah, he tell him I recommend you, but whatever that man pay, whatever he wants you to pay him, you got to pay him. My name don't mean shit other than the brother gonna appreciate me sending him more business over there to him. And matter of fact, I believe the dude, after I said that, He went on about the business. So you wasn't serious about making any money or using anybody to serve. You looking for a hookup. Black folk, when you fuck with black folk, if it's $200, if you ain't got $200, hang up the motherfucking phone. Stop asking for a $200 job and don't want to give a nigga number $25 down payment. If you ain't got the money for the person served, hang the motherfucking phone up. Stop trying to bargain with a motherfucker. Black folk, you don't do it with white folk. You don't go in there and say, "Can I get this lace front wig? Can I get this wig? It's a $300 wig," and you asking the folks in the beauty shop, "Can I get it for 175?" No, it's $300. If not, get your ass out of here. So do black folks the same way. Pay full price for our products, man. But again, I like appreciate everybody tuning in and just another Robert Lee TV. Appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all. Thank you for tuning in.